And as before, you know, all these enemies are darkness. I wonder if we can buy Rising Shot, because we could come back and do all these missions at a faster pace. You know, repeat them, get all the better gear. Well, not better gear, but they're just doubling them up in that. So yeah. Oh wow, that was really it. Did I get the S rank? I think I did. There you go, another S rank. Hello all my lovely fairies, and welcome back to Phantasy Star Clementine server. Today we're going to go and do the Farming for Food mission. Oh, these seed, they absolutely love eating their food. They're such greedy little buggers. I actually think this is the mission where you rescue Lumia. So maybe we'll see Lumia and perhaps Hugo and the other Vol brothers. And yeah, I, again, probably have a feeling there's not many people that will know the references to that, but if you do, let me know, because that means you're probably a fan of this series, and that is pretty cool, because I am a massive fan of this series, and yeah, it's absolutely great to see people enjoying this game. Oh wow. Am I just... oh, what are they? Oh, level 5, that's why. I feel like I was weak for a second then, but it's just because they're high level, and I'm really low level to begin with, so yeah, completely forgot this was a level 5 mission. It's just to kill these a bit faster, rather than with the pistol. As good as the pistol is, you know, being a ranger, well, the pistol's not good. Let's be honest, the pistol is, you know, one of the sort of... I think it's... I mean, it's quite obvious it's a sub-weapon that you get, as you can see with the one-handed weapon. Just like most one-handed weapons aren't really that strong, the pistol's not. So yeah. So yeah, now that I know how to do a few other things as well, it's kind of cool. Oh, don't want to do that. And yeah, this is one of the missions that when you're playing it on the story mode or on any other mode at all, that it is kind of fun to play, because, well, it's not fun, well, all of it's fun to play, but this mission is one of the missions where usually there's like, I don't know what you call them, the containers here as well, but there's so many containers in this mission that actually have the photon charges themselves in them, so yeah, because of that, you know, you can tend to get about I'd say about 4 to 6 varying. You know, you'd see 2 in a set of containers roughly, and yeah, that's kind of why I know this mission a lot. It's also called Annihilation on the original Phantasy Star universe, and this is where we'll meet the Lance Seed. I think it's called the Lance Seed for the first time, like Seed Vance, I think it is actually. Yeah, the Seed Vance. So yeah. Oh, I just saw that got a handgun, so I need to check that out. Oh, they're all the same. Yeah, yeah, of course. I saw the handgun at least. I'm paying a bit more attention to the screen this time, so I can see whether or not I'm, you know, losing my health or getting weapons, and hopefully, you know, I've resolved the issues with the screen so you guys can see everything as well. And it's nice to see some Storelli in there. That's yeah, well, not Storelli, it was Slatarian, as you can see on the right hand side there. That's a kind of the unique one. Certain different materials and their different strengths and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of cool to see that. That came from a container as well. Curseline is the other one I know that comes from... I think it drops from any random enemies. It's just such a high star ranking that it's low drop rate. So yeah, we'll see what things we get. And yeah, kind of annoying that I haven't been shopping yet, which is going to be the next mission. Not next mission, the next episode. Because when we go shopping, I'll be able to buy some photon things. Or what do I call them? Yeah, what are they called? The sort of damage types. So burning shot, frozen shot, ground shot. Yeah, those sort of things that add elements to the weapons and can start leveling them up. I mean, ideally I'd buy a rifle. I haven't really mentioned my sort of final build, even though I already know it, roughly, like in my head. But it's going to be a rifle build, and yeah, that's kind of very late on, because I don't know if we can buy the first rifle or if I'm going to have enough ATA to equip it yet. So we're just going to have to find out whether or not I can. Here's an interesting thing, because I know that the photon art for the sword eventually levels up to have a second thing, like you can combo it twice, for instance, that, you know, it actually, what it does is it will do a second part of the attack. So yeah, because I know that, I keep pressing triangle for a second time at the end of its animation. And also this has got the update where I'll show you quickly where I'll attack this with normal attack. Yeah, see it, that's the one. So if I wait the right period of time, you'll see that sort of flash and hear that sound that it makes. That's, you know, so it increases its damage. It's basically like the perfect timing for it. It's, you know, so bad that I know that it's, you know, that's how you're supposed to do it at the right times. That when I play this on the version that doesn't allow for that, the original game doesn't have that, it was only added in the later game, but I actually try and time my shots, and yeah, now I don't know the timing of it. Not like it matters, because I don't need to know them, because I won't be using that. The guns, for instance, don't have a timed base shot. The rifle won't. It will have some unique shots, and I think some of the unique shots we'll need to look at, because I know melee shot is a thing. I think it's called melee because that's on the PS2 version of Ambitions of the Illuminus. But on the original Phantasy Star, you don't get any of those sorts of things. So yeah, those are what we're going to be looking at, and those containers are usually about here, actually, not that far down. So it's interesting that they're slightly moved. So yeah, I think I see where the, yeah, I'm not quite seeing where the second shot should come in, but it doesn't matter. I've had it a few times though, but I'm just not getting it all the time. I think, yeah, I think it's like you have to press it right at the right time. It really does not matter. I mean, it might do for those that, you know, play that style, and you might want to consider figuring out exactly what it does and how to use it. For me, it's no concern. I just gonna whack them a few times with it, and yeah. I think actually, rather than increasing its damage, I think I'm wrong about that. I think it actually increases the crit chance, and that's the case, so it's more likely to do a critical shot. I just realised that I don't think I've seen any rubble, but I've not been scanning any rubble if there has been any rubble. I don't think there's any destructible rubble in this mission, but yeah, it's, well, we'll find out I suppose if there was. I just can't seem to get the timing right on them at all. I can get the timing right on that one sometimes. It's such a patience thing. That's it. See, it's so late. It's so late that you have to do it. It's literally like at the end of its animation or something. I'm not sure. Like, no, maybe someone can tell me, because I'm not 100% sure. And this is a thing that made me realise I'm not scanning them. Seeing one like that. But yeah, I don't actually think we're going to find Lumia. Don't think we're going to find Hugo. It's not Hugo, is it? Hero. Hugo's, yeah, Hugo's Ethan's friend. Hero's the guy I'm thinking of. That's the Vol brothers. So I said something wrong. Yeah. I mean, expect me to remember everything and get it all right? Well, I do. I do know most of their names. Yeah, I wonder who else we'll see in this game, like any of the other characters, if any of them are in this. I'm talking about it like there's a story and everything, and, you know, so far, all you've seen is no story, just me talking about, but there is a story, and yeah, we haven't done story, so hopefully, you know, someone will say, you know, oh, stop talking about the story, it's not important, or, you know, maybe you want to hear about the story. I don't really know. I just know that, you know, this is a server. Like I said before, I never played the servers before, so I didn't ever get to play it online. Didn't get to experience that. I was a bit late to the game, so it's a new experience to me. This is where we get the Seed Advance. And as before, you know, all these enemies are darkness. I wonder if we can buy Rising Shot, because we could come back and do all these missions at a faster pace. You know, repeat them, get all the better gear. Well, not better gear, but the just doubling them up in that. So yeah. Oh well, that was really it. Did I get the S rank? I think I did. There you go. Another S rank. It's not too difficult. I mean, it's not time based on this by the looks of it, and yeah, the rewards are totally worth it since we've already hit Ranger level 2, and it's given me completely useless things. So yep, that's farming for food, and I think that is the end of that mission arc. We shall see. Yes, here we go. Here's the viewing plaza where we get to see the Divine Maiden for the first time in the story. I think this is just a shop guy. Yeah, we get it. You know, the Divine Maiden on the screen, all the characters are filled in here. Ethan and Lumia come here as the first part of the story. And yeah, well, Ethan meets the Divine Maiden before this part actually, because he's flying around in his little hoverboard. And yeah, I suppose I should head back to the town. I'm actually going to go straight back to the room. Yeah, I'll go straight back to the room. I am wanting to obviously go shopping at some point. Wow. The room normally does not look like this on the story mode. Oh my goodness, there's more stuff. I'm hoping we can put some decorations up as well. Yeah, so shopping is something that we need to do. This is where we get changed. I haven't got any clothes, so yeah. I'm going to have a quick chat to Pete. Oh, we can actually name Pete. Well, that's what Ethan calls Pete. Oh gosh, what should I call it? Yes, of course I want to choose a name. Do you know what? Let's call it Fairy. Because she's going to be our little fairy. Yep. You're going to be our little fairy, and you're going to store all our stuff. So you can only carry so much things at a time. I think I can show this off. There you go, 50 out of 60 items. So we're already getting full in storage. One of the easy things to store is all of your pick-upables. These are crafting materials, so they're easy to store. I'm going to keep a hold of the grinders, because we can use them to upgrade weapons, and I'm going to sell any of these because we're not going to craft. Well, I might craft that one. Also, while I'm here, I'm going to store some other things. So, for instance, I'm going to store half of my photon chargers, and I thought we had max escape dolls. No, I don't have max escape dolls. Yeah, I think that's everything that we need to store. Oh, we've got a better... I think I got that last time, I think, actually. So I can equip that. Lock, I don't know what that does. Oh, I suppose you could lock an item so you don't destroy it or whatever. Function, we can talk to Fairy if we, know Japanese. If anyone knows Japanese, you probably know what that said. We can give item. When we give the item, you can see those bars, the striking, range, tech and armor, they'll fill up. I tend to just feed it photons and other various things because it'll fill up strike, range and tech all at once, whereas certain things will fill up and decrease other things. So not really looking to feed it random stuff. Synthesize an item is obviously the items we get. I'm going to stick this board in and see if we can synthesize it. Nope, not even close. View status. Okay, yeah, this, and then when Fairy, the partner machine, levels up enough, she'll be able to become a partner. Like, the mode I've got it turned into is like she turns into a tiny little human. There's so many different modes of it, so based on what you fill up, but because I fill up all three, it turns into an all-rounder for me. And we have redecorate. To remodel your room, you need to remodel a ticket. You do not. Okay. And manage room decorations. Placement mode on. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, that's a common box. I've got placement mode on. I think I actually need to have items to do that, obviously. But it looks like we can put them in various locations. That's cool. So we'll need to go and buy some of those, or get some of those. Then turn off, and jukebox. So yeah. So there's different music. I don't want to play too much of the music. I don't know if any of it's copyrighted and if YouTube's going to scream at me for playing copyrighted music, especially the first episode. But the Vision Phone is some things here. Actually got a title reward. Oh, Guardian's Honor claimed. Going Solo claimed. Okay. I'm going to claim both of them. And player records, wow. So there's a few things here. Search for shop, go to room. Yeah. There's actually a help section there as well for anyone that needs it. So yeah, let's exit. I'm going to go to the main plaza. And that's cool. So it's currently Easter. Well, it will be Easter soon. Filming this on Good Friday, so happy Easter to anyone that celebrates it, and to all of you that don't, well, whatever you would say. That's, yeah, it's kind of cool actually. Seeing the egg in the plaza, yeah, it's really cute actually, seeing that. Yeah, so let's head for some shops. Now, the shops for Guardian's Colony are all on the second floor. No, I don't need that. So yeah, actually, let's just go show off where the shops are. I'm going to show off the Guardian's Colony first, because why not? So yeah, so most of the interesting shops are on the left side. So let's go down the left side first, because I've gone down the wrong side, as always. So the first shop we have is items, and this is basically your general items. If you need to buy any monomates, dimates, or trimates, which are healing items, which you probably saw I had to use one, because, you know, I was talking about getting the perfect hits and I was actually not really paying attention. We can sell. Don't think it matters who we sell things to, so I'm just going to sell everything to him, because it doesn't matter where I go to sell things. We're not going to sell that for now. In fact, I'm not going to sell that for now. I'm going to sell a couple of these handguns because they're useless. I'm going to sell that. I also didn't actually equip the armor. So equip that and sell the old armor. Don't need that. Okay. So yeah, I could probably equip that. It's stronger, so might as well do that as well. Oh, it's dark one as well. That's going to be awkward. I'm going to keep Saber because of the fact that that's darkness, so that's going to do less damage to the seed on the missions we just did. But I think we're going to go to Perum anyway, so might as well do the missions there. So that's basically your items. You can buy them as your will. I don't really use them. Oh, look at all the Easter stuff everywhere. Now, I wonder if they'll do a little egg hunt. That'd be fun to do. Next shop we have is the weapons shop. I know I didn't stop to show you, but yeah, it's just next door. And apparently there's more than one person to talk to. I don't know if they sell different things. These sell various sort of things, so there's no like specific, as you can see, like each thing has a type, so like Yome Corp and GRM, they're planet specific, and Tenora. There's some things that are not planet specific, they're just no like stand on anything, so they don't have any name to them. So yeah, they'll sell various weapons from all over the galaxy here. And oh, there's one of the weapons I actually need right now is a rifle. I can buy a better rifle. Should I just buy the best rifle, which is Sinnoh? Oh no, I'm not looking at attack. Let's look at attack. I'm looking at PP thinking, oh, it's got 1000 attack. It's 126 is sniper. So sniper's probably the best one there. So yeah, let's buy a couple of them straight away. And that's a weapon that we would find at Perun. So we can see them there, and it's nice to know that they actually sell different things. Yeah, these things there we won't use really. I mean, now that I've got a rifle, I don't need to use anything. Here's where we buy photon arts. So we buy discs for certain various weapons and rods and stuff. This is something we need. Actually going to need frozen shot and grab shot. So that's something I'll need for the next mission. So yeah, there's quite a lot of different ones there as well, and don't know what you sell. You sell all the weapon-based ones. Okay, so that's all them. Next door to the weapon shop, we actually have the armor shop. Again, it's going to be various armor based on whatever they want to sell. So the first one you have is the line shield boards, which is the main armor. Just wanted to check if that had the right slot, which it does. It's also fire type. So there's a thing you want to check as well when doing armor is what the extra slots are. So head slot, arm slot, body slot, and extra slot, because you can attach things to them that will increase various resources, not resources, but various attributes, as well as that fire symbol that says 21%. That means it's, I'm going to be more sort of susceptible to fire, so I'm going to take more fire damage, which is not great for the area we're about to go to. Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. They just sell basic stuff. Here we have the units, and then this is where basically all of those things come into play. So for instance, I have an arm slot, so I could buy the power, which will increase my attack, or hit, which will increase my accuracy. Just based on the money I've got, I'm just going to buy power, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Once we get down to later things, you'll have extra slots. I don't think there's the right ones here. I know, I'm not going down far enough. Wow, it's just because these things are new. Yeah, so we'll have things like HP restore and stamina. So there's different things you can equip. I didn't realise there's someone else here as well. Oh, there's all the sub weapons for a cast. So cast get SUV or sub weapons at level 20, as well as beasts getting their beast form at level 20. Over here we have the weapon upgrade shop. So if you do craft a weapon, there is no specific type, and I don't think I have any that are this because we haven't crafted any. But if you don't see like where it says GRM or Yo Makeup or Tenora Works, you'll bring it here to upgrade it. So that's something to consider. Next door to the weapon shop, we have the synthesis shop. This is a shop we're going to use a lot. Some things, I think that sometimes it's better buying things, sometimes it's better to synthesize them. Of course, it's always cheaper to synthesize. So over here we have the machinery, again 2 vendors, so there's plenty of items. They're just the basic, make your monomates and etc, and then upgrading all your ores and metals, and we'll probably have a look at that later. Then there's the general machinery where, yeah, you can actually make room decorations by the looks of that. That's all I'm seeing there is a room decoration. Interesting. Next door to that we have the materials, so we can buy materials. I'm not going to go through all that, and she just sells materials as well. That is all the shops on the second floor for the Guardians colony. Oh no, it's not. It's the room decorations. I completely forgot. So we can buy room decorations. It's kind of not really going to make much sense to buy them at the minute, but they're there. We'll have a look at them at some point in the future when I've got enough Meseta. I come back out of that and we'll go to the 3rd floor. This is an interesting floor that we are going to spend a bit of time on as well. So over on the right we have a couple of shops, 3 shops in fact. You have the parts shop, so if you're a cast you would come here to upgrade your parts. This is just basically aesthetics. It will not increase or decrease your stats. Clothing shop. This is for anything that's not a cast. You can buy clothes, and this is why I'm saying I should play, not a human, because I like Ranger. And yeah, there's 2 vendors again, so maybe there's different clothes between them. And this is where most of the money will go. Just selling basic stuff by the looks of things. That's a nice little jacket actually that she's selling. Wow. Yeah, I like that. I actually really like that. So I just clicked on a random one and I already liked it, and it's more money than I can afford, of course. There's also sometimes outfit specific things. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That is so cute. Wow, I love that. I want to buy that as well. Oh yeah, you'll probably understand where things go. No, that's not for me. Yeah, these are some army outfits. That's pretty cool. Swimwear apparently. You can go swimming. So, got a formal set. That should be a dress. That's a nice little dress. Yeah, that's a nice little dress. Got a Guardian's uniform as well. Oh wow, so we'd look pretty professional in that. I'm not going to put the swimwear on. Formal dress. I knew I'd love that. That is so cute. Yeah, there's a lot of things. I mean, yeah. If you want to dress as a Rappy, which is one of the enemies, there's just so many things to see in this, and I'm not going to go through all of them because, well, it'll take a while. So that's that. I don't know what the next one sells, if it's exactly the same or not. So let's have a quick look. And just looking about the same, more or less, yeah, pretty much. And yeah, it's just nice to have. And if you're a guy, obviously you'd go up to the guys counter, because yeah, male and female type clothing. Next door to the clothing shop we have the makeover shop, so if you for some reason didn't like your character, you can change it. Opposite this, I don't know if these are open or what's going on with these. This one usually just says prepare for opening. Colony resident security department. I'm not sure what that is. I know it should be next door to this, and it should be the club, so we can go dancing in the club. That's it for the shopping of that. Now we go to the 4th floor, which is where we found the mission. I'm going to quickly head to Perum, and I think I'm going to call this one right here, and that's going to be it for this episode. And next time we're going to go over to Perum and hopefully head to the burning fields. So I shall see you all in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring that bell for all your notifications. See you all in the next one.